So this is the gorgeous Swarovski Z8i 3.5 to 28 by 50 P, and the P means something later on. I've been using it probably for the last 6 weeks, I suppose, and I've shot quite a few deer with it, and I've shot a couple of foxes as well. So I use it at night time, at daytime. And I think what this caters for is probably for the European hunter who wants that bit more. He wants his cake and eat it. And Europeans love their cake. And so why do I say that? Because I think this scope actually will cater for the hunter who wants to maybe shoot that pig in the forest at 25 metres, to the deer stalker, to the fox shooter. And also it moves on to the person who's shooting that mouflon at 300-400 metres perhaps up on the Alps. But it moves on once again. It's actually, if you were a person who enjoys playing on the range, long range shooting, actually this will quite happily cope with 800-metre shots as well. So it does the whole lot. So is this the ultimate all-rounder? I don't know. So let's talk about it anyway. So it's a Z8i, and the 8 means is 8 times magnification, 8 times zoom. So it goes from 3.5 to 28. And that's quite a big ask. And you know, what you are buying is that same clarity, that same, you haven't got that kind of shadowing. You've got the same flat image all the way out from 3.5 to 28 power. And that is where the quality comes in. It's got an illuminated reticle at the back here, very simple to use. 3 is off, daylight and nighttime settings. Very simple to use. It's simple. It's kind of ergonomically all there. This one is on my 308. This is a Merkel Helix Speedster, so I've been using that for the last few months as well. So all the gear and little idea really, but a lovely piece of kit. And this is a 308 rifle. So what the Swarovski comes with is a BTF, the Ballistic Turret Flex, and that sits on the top here. So it's basically a ballistic turret, and it's very simple. It actually pops off. In fact, if I grab a bullet very quickly, I just push the top of it, and there it is. So that's the Ballistic Turret Flex. So basically what you can do is actually zero your rifle, and basically once it's all done, and then you go on the app, the Swarovski app, and work out your ballistic drops. So on this one I've got 150 metre zero, so I've got 200 metre, 250 and 300 metres. Okay, so I've done those already, and basically I've set those, and once I've zeroed it, there it is. It's on there, and it's a very simple thing, and you know, it's a very cute bit of engineering there. I think it's absolutely brilliant. The P means it's got parallax on the side of it. So what do I think about it? So I use it for deer stalking, fox shooting, and I do find actually is that I'm not a mag junkie, so therefore I tend to just shoot things at kind of between 6 and 8 power. But I think to have the facility, like today we've been out deer stalking, we're on some beautiful bucks, and I was able to kind of zoom straight in up to 20, 25, 28 power, and that detail. And I think what this gives you, especially if you're shooting, you know, the animals which are further away. You know, if you're in the Alps, I've been in the Alps and I've shot chamois and mouflon, and you're looking around and you see an animal up there. Oh, what that is? Well, if it's a long way away, you need to carry a spotting scope or something with you. Well, actually, you can leave that in the truck, because on 28 power, you can actually look at that animal in more detail. So yes, that's the one I need to cull. I think what I do is I'll just kind of stalk closer. So it's not all about shooting long range, it's actually giving that facility to actually identify and actually see animals first, and then you stalk closer. So what's my conclusion? This scope retails for £2,700, and the BTF, the target turret's another 250 odd pounds. No doubt you get it cheaper elsewhere, but that's the retail prices. So this is the top end of the top end, as far as I'm concerned. And you know, if you're a forest stalker, deer stalker, fox shooter, chamois shooter, long range shooter, perhaps this one does tick all the boxes, because as far as I'm concerned, it certainly does.